Hello traders, you are welcome to this video. So in this video we are going to be looking at a custom indicator. It's a custom indicator, so it is not available on the MetaTrader terminal. I am using the MetaTrader terminal to shoot this video, so I had to download the indicator from the MetaQuotes site, MQL5 marketplace. I had to download it from the MQL5 marketplace. You can be able to download this indicator from the MQL5 marketplace or any other reputable source. Okay, if you want to download it, make sure you're downloading it from a reputable source. Right now, the double exponential moving average, this is the indicator that I'm describing in this video, the double exponential moving average, or DEMA. Now, this isn't your typical moving average, okay? The DEMA is designed to reduce lag and give you quicker, more effective signals on when to enter or exit trades. So whether you are new to trading or looking to fine-tune your strategies, stick around, because this is one indicator you might want to add to your toolkit. Okay, now, have you ever been frustrated by missing the right entry or exit points just because your indicators were too slow to react? You know, the double exponential moving average might be very useful if you've experienced such. Okay, by the end of this video, you might come to know whether this indicator is the right fit for you or not. Okay, so let's start with the basics. Now, the double exponential moving average is similar to other moving averages like the simple moving average or the exponential moving average, but with a key difference. It's designed to reduce the lag. Now, in trading, lag can mean missed opportunities, so having a faster reacting indicator can be a huge difference, right? It can be a huge advantage, actually. Now, the DEMA accomplishes this by taking the EMA calculation and applying it twice, essentially doubling its impact on the data. That is the reason why it's called the double exponential moving average. It takes the EMA calculation and applies it twice, essentially doubling its impact on the data. This results in a line on your chart that smooths out price action but reacts more quickly to price changes than a regular EMA. So you can see that the DEMA is following price action, right? Let us compare the DEMA with the EMA, and we are going to see how they both act, right? You can see that the DEMA, the default here is 14 period. Now we're just going to compare it with the regular EMA 14 period, and we will see that the DEMA, can we see that the DEMA reacts to price changes faster? Can we see this is the 14 period for the double EMA, and this is 14 period for the EMA, the regular EMA. So we can see that at this point, when price was still trading above the EMA, the DEMA had already gone ahead and given a sell signal. Can we see that the sell signal, can we see that this was a sell, and the sell signal came somewhere around here, but the EMA gave its own sell signal around here. Basically, the sell signal is when price drops below the moving average, right? So we can see that the sell signal came from the DEMA around here, while the EMA gave its own sell signal around here. So if we had entered a sell from the DEMA signal, we would have caught around, our trade would have currently been about 52 pips in profit, right? But if we had entered after the signal from the regular EMA, it would have been about 27 pips in profit. So you can see the difference, right? So basically, the signal for the DEMA remains the same with the regular moving average. When you have price crossing below the DEMA, it gives you a sell signal, and we have price crossing above the DEMA, it gives you a buy signal. Okay, so you can see how the DEMA reacts to price changes faster than the regular EMA. Can we see how it is following price? Can we see how it is following price, how it is clinging to the moving the candlesticks, sorry, the candlesticks compared to the EMA. So the DEMA gives more weight, okay? It gives a double impact, basically double impact than what the regular EMA will do, okay? Now, without getting too deep into the math, let's go over the basic formula, okay? The DEMA uses two EMAs, right? One of which is recalculated on the original EMA. Now, the formula looks like this. Now, for those who wants to really understand how the DEMA works, right? I have already uploaded both of them on the chart, the DEMA and the regular EMA, so you can see for yourself the difference in their movements. But just for the sake of a deeper understanding, the formula for how the DEMA does its calculation is 2 multiplied by the EMA minus EMA of EMA. Okay, now this may look a bit complicated. This may look a bit complicated, but the goal is simple. By doubling the exponential effect, you get a smoother line, right? You can see how we have a smoother line on the EMA, right? On the DEMA rather, the DEMA. So by doubling the effect, the exponential effect, you get a smoother line that still captures the changes in price more accurately than an EMA would, okay? Now, most trading platforms calculate this for you. So all you need to do is add the DEMA indicator to your chart. You don't need to do this calculation yourself, right? The indicator has been programmed to do the calculation for you automatically, okay? Now, you might be wondering why DEMA instead of the regular EMA or SMA. It's all about responsiveness. The SMA, for instance, is great for long-term trends, but can be slow, often leaving you behind when price changes sharply. The EMA is faster but can still lag when volatility is high. So the DEMA is faster reaction time, means it captures price changes more quickly, giving you an edge in timing your trades. Okay, this responsiveness makes DEMA a great choice for those who want to capitalize on quick price moves without being too reactive. Okay, the DEMA is especially used for short-term traders. So if you are a scalper or maybe an intraday trader, then you might prefer using the DEMA because of its reaction to price changes. Okay, the DEMA might help you to catch moves faster compared to the regular EMA. So you get the difference now, you get the point. So if you are a short-term trader, you might actually find the DEMA very useful. Okay, a long-term trader might prefer the SMA. Yeah, if you are a swing trader, if you hold trades for weeks or you hold trades for a long period of time, you might actually prefer the SMA. Okay, but if you are a short-term trader, you might prefer the double exponential moving average. Okay, now it's important for you to know that no indicator is perfect, okay, and the DEMA is no exception. While it reduces lag and gives quicker signals, it can sometimes be more sensitive to market noise, especially in choppy conditions. You may get more false signals, so always consider using additional indicators for confirmation. All right, additionally, because it's more reactive, it may not be the best tool for long-term trend following. So especially if you are a fan of trading trends, okay, and not just only in the long term, even in perhaps the mid-term, if you are a fan of long-term trend following, it may not exactly be the best indicator for that. Okay, you might want to use the regular EMA for that or SMA. Yeah, but if you are more of a short-term scalper, then you can really find this DEMA very, very effective, and perhaps an intraday trader as well. If you are a swing trader or looking at larger time frames, you might find the regular EMA or SMA more reliable for capturing big picture trends. Okay, so there you have it. The double exponential moving average is a great indicator for traders who need a faster response without losing the accuracy of a moving average. Okay, just know that the signal remains the same with the regular moving average. When the price is above the DEMA, it's a buy signal. When the price is below the DEMA, it's a sell signal. Okay, and then you set your stop loss at appropriate points. When you enter a buy trade, it's appropriate you set your stop loss below the swing low. When you enter a sell trade, it's appropriate to set your stop loss above the swing high, right? And then for your take profit, you can use the reverse signal. For example, in a sell trade, when price cuts above the DEMA, you can use that to exit your sell. And in a buy trade, when the price cuts below the DEMA, you can use that to exit your buy. Okay, and make sure you apply proper risk management. Do not trade with an amount you can't afford to lose. Okay, very important. Now, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more trading insights, strategies, and tips that can help you grow as a trader. Also, let us know in the comments, how are you planning to use DEMA in your own trading strategy? Or if you are already using it, share your tips with our community. Thanks for watching and happy trading.